Hi, Heather Reid here of Planner Protect, where we help you negotiate your next event contract with confidence. Today I want to talk about deposits, parting with our money in order to confirm and pay for an event. It's a rare contract that does not require an event host to make a deposit at the time of contract signing. And in fact, a number of contracts have you make a series of deposit payments in advance of the event. So I want to give you some considerations to think about as you negotiate the deposit portion of your contract. First, let's think about the schedule and the timeline of the deposits that are being requested. First, do they actually work for the payment dates? Does that work for you? Are you already collecting revenue for your event when you're required to make a significant deposit payment? Second, is it worded in terms of actual calendar dates? Don't use 30 days out, 90 days out. That is ambiguous, whether it means weekends or holidays, etc. So have your salesperson change the dates to calendar dates. The third thing about a schedule or a timeline is to negotiate the frequency around those payments. So because they ask for 5 payments to be made in advance, perhaps that doesn't work the best for you. So negotiate the frequency of the payments. The second major consideration I want you to pay attention to is the payment amounts. Do the amounts of payment actually work for you? So are you being asked to make sizable deposit payments when you're able to comfortably as an event host? So first of all, do the amounts work for you? And the second thing is to clarify what denomination or currency it is in. So if you are doing business in a different country, what country's payment dollars are those deposits to be made in? And the third thing is around payment details. So the first one here is to think about, can I make payment by check, by money order, by credit card? What are the formats of payment that are suitable? And you want to make sure in addition to that that there are no fees associated with using a certain method of payment. You also want to make sure that you have the name of the payee. So it can be identified in the contract itself. So there's no ambiguity here about who payment is to be made to, particularly if it's in the form of a money order or check. And third, you want to make sure that you are outlining where the payment is to be made to. So is it to be, if it's a check, where is it being mailed to? If it's credit card, obviously, that's a different story, but you want to think about all of the terms and have it laid out in the contract how payments are to be made so that there's nothing left for you to guess about, because there are some contracts that are worded such that if deposit payments are missed, that the venue has the right to cancel your contract. And you don't want that to happen just because you don't have some of the details. So I would encourage you to think about the schedule and the timeline, the details of the payment, and the payment amounts. So I hope these have been helpful. And one last thing to think about, you want to make sure that deposits have been referenced elsewhere in your contract. Because if something were not to go well, you want to make sure that you are referencing your deposits to be returned. So there's 3 places: in the termination or force majeure language. If there is a breach of the contract by the venue, you will not only want damages, but you'll want your deposit back. And if there is a breach of the venue the breach of the contract because the venue just simply wants to cancel your contract. So again, you will want damages, but you'll also want the return of your deposit. So I hope those things about deposit have been helpful today. And if we can help you sign your next contract with confidence, then find us at plannerprotect.ca. At the same time, sign up for our newsletter, and you can also book a complimentary call with me by using the booking feature on my homepage, and that's plannerprotect.ca. Thanks, and until next time, have an eventful day.